Explanation of Xinhai quartz sand beneficiation process. Crushing and screening system adopts two-stage closed-circuit process. The raw ore is fed to the jaw crusher through the feeder for coarse crushing. The coarse crushing discharge is conveyed to circular vibrating screen for screening by number 1 belt conveyor. Material on the screen that does not meet the grinding size is sent to cone crusher for fine crushing through number 2 belt conveyor. The fine crushed ore is sent back to the circular vibrating screen by number 1 belt conveyor. So on and so forth to form a closed circuit of crushing and screening. The screened product is sent to the powder bin via number 3 belt conveyor as the final crushed product and enters the grinding system. Grinding and classifying system adopts one-stage, one closed-circuit process with -20 mesh grinding fineness. Feeder is set at the bottom of the powder bin, and the product is sent to linear vibrating screen for screening via belt conveyor. The product on the screen goes to the wet rod mill for grinding, and the product under the screen enters one-stage blocked settler. The discharge of rod mill also enters one-stage hindered settler for classification. The bottom flow of one-stage blocked settler is returned to the rod mill for regrinding to form a closed circuit for grinding and classification. Overflow from the first stage impeded settler enters the second stage impeded settler for second stage classification. The overflow from the second stage blocked settler enters the thickener, and bottom flow of the secondary blocked settler is conveyed to weak magnetic separator to remove mechanical iron, then goes into the strong magnetic separator to remove weakly magnetic iron. After iron removal, the slurry enters one-stage hydrocyclone for classification. Cyclone overflow enters the thickener, and bottom flow goes into one-stage scrubber. The product after primary scrubbing enters the second stage hydrocyclone for secondary classification. The overflow from the second cyclone enters the thickener, together with the overflow from the first cyclone and the overflow from the second blocked settler. Then underflow from the thickener goes into the filter press to obtain -140 mesh fine grain quartz sand concentrate. The bottom flow of the second cyclone returns to the scrubbing machine for secondary scrubbing to obtain coarse grain quartz sand concentrate. Xinhai customized quartz sand beneficiation solutions according to the actual situation of ores to meet the needs of industrial sand and maintain energy saving and efficient